The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
The Beis Aaron of Karlin used to tell this story from his father, Rav Asher Stalin. Right, Karlin, Stalin, that's why the connection. And Rav Asher Stalin, he had a chassid who was a very meticulous chassid. He was known as Rav Bertzi. Rav Bertzi. And Rav Bertzi had a lot of chumras. And specifically Pesach, he had these chumras. And his matzah, he would himself go and watch Mishatz Ksira from the time it was harvested, that no water would get on it. And it would, Mamish, he'd grind it and he'd bake it and he'd watch it over. And those were his matzahs. And the yayin also, that the wine, no guy touches nothing. And it was like Mishatz Ksira, every little thing. And the Erev Pesach, he'd set up his matzahs, set up his wine, and he was so excited to be Mekayim the mitzvah minam muvcher, with all the Yidurim, right? And he goes to shul. And when he's in shul, his wife, she wasn't paying so much attention, and accidentally, the tablecloth got like stuck in her apron when she was walking near the Seder table. It was all set with all the matzahs and all the yayin and everything. And she pulled the tablecloth, and everything came crashing down. And all of her husband's matzahs were like mamish broken into pieces. And the wine spilled all over the place. And those were his chumra dika matzahs and mayayin. And she saw what she did. She couldn't handle it. She went up to her room crying and screaming. And her husband comes home from shul and sees, imagine the scene, imagine what he saw. And he hears his wife screaming upstairs and crying, and he goes upstairs. And his wife, she was so broken from it, instead of like apologizing or anything, she starts screaming at him, because in some way, psychologically, he put her in that place because she was afraid of how he would react. So we understand, again, if we understand the depth psychologically, she starts screaming at him, it's your fault, you didn't put the matzahs in a good place, you didn't put the yayin in a good... She starts screaming. Imagine, he comes to shul, she did this all, and she's screaming at him. And with complete nachas ruach, with complete calm, he says to her, it's totally okay. This wasn't you. This wasn't me. The Eibishter decided this. The Eibishter decided this should happen. Don't worry. Rabbi Nisham wanted this to happen. It's fine. Come down. Let's go. Let's do the simanim. Let's make kiddush. And he goes and he finds some matzahs that weren't hudder. They were some maybe handmade, machine-made matzahs, and some yayin that was from the store. And he sits down with complete nachas ruach, and he conducts the most beautiful seder he's ever conducted.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org